Somerset's heaviest ever defeat at the hands of Nottinghamshire, all over in 3 days, innings and 160. How do you explain what's happened over the last 3 days?
We've been totally outplayed. I think we were in the game, but we lost the opportunity really to take real momentum on the game during the latter half of the first day. Then we've been totally outplayed in the last 2 days, and we come to this game with a lot of expectation, and like I said, we've just been totally outplayed with the bat, the ball, and in the field as well. So respect to Notts and the way they've approached the game, and I think there's a few lessons we can take from the way they've gone about the game as well.
Looking back to the toss and the decision to ask Notts to have a bat, was that the wrong decision, or was it the case that the bowlers just didn't take advantage of quite favourable bowling conditions on the first morning?
Well, I think you've answered that question with how you've asked the question. Actually, the conditions were there for us to maximise that opportunity, and like I alluded to earlier on, I think we got ourselves in a reasonable position. It was evenly balanced at one stage, and then we lost that momentum. We didn't get the ball in enough challenging areas enough times, and we just lost the control on the game really. And fair play to Liam Patterson-White. I thought he played really well, took the momentum away from us, and then we're always playing catch up from that point on.
Can you take any redeeming features from that performance?
No, I don't think we can. I think we have to go away, reflect on our performance. We expect higher individual and collective performances from Somerset players, and there's a number of lessons we can take away from the game. Dust ourselves down, reflect on it, and come back strong. There's a lot of cricket left to be played in this competition yet, and we're still in for 2 trophies this year, and it's important we bounce back really hard.
You've got a seriously weakened seam attack that don't seem to be performing on pitches that are really prepared for a seam attack. Do you think it's the time to revert to plan A, if you like, and give Jack Leach something to work with when Lancashire come here in a couple of weeks' time?
I think we've got a good quality seam bowling attack. They just haven't got the ball in challenging areas enough times. There was definitely times during this 4 days where we did go past the bat, we did get the ball in good areas. We just need to do it more often, and we back every single player in that changing room. We just had a bad 3 days, and it's about dusting ourselves down, coming back really strong up at Scarborough, and putting a performance in that puts us right back in the title hunt.
So no possibility of a change in the pitch policy to the sort of pitches that we saw 2-3 years ago?
It's a really leading question, and we're producing good cricket pitches, and we just need to make sure that we're producing performances across all 3 facets of the game.
And thinking of Scarborough and the team to play at Scarborough, you must be thinking of some fairly major changes, given that you've got 4 of Somerset's 6 top bat. 4 in the first 6 in the Somerset batting order, averaging in the 20s.
We can welcome back Azhar Ali, so I think that'll add real strength to our batting lineup. And like I said, we've got a lot of belief in the players in that changing room. But it's not about making emotional decisions now, it's about allowing our emotions to balance out, it's about reflecting, and it's about making sure we pick the best side possible to maximise our opportunity up at Scarborough.
And what about including someone like Will Smead, getting him his chance in red ball cricket?
Like I said, I think it's not about making emotional decisions now, it's about reflecting, taking time to make sure we're in a good place mentally to make really good informed decisions and picking the best side to win that game up at Scarborough.
And what's the mood in the camp like?
Well, as you can appreciate, there's a huge amount of disappointment up there. We pride ourselves on winning games of cricket, and it hurts. It's a really bitter pill to swallow, and there's a lot of emotion up in there in that changing room, and hopefully we can turn that around and use that to our favour going up to Scarborough, because like I said, there's a lot of cricket to play. It's a really interesting format, this, in the fact that we've got 4 games of cricket. It's really tight, and there's a lot of cricket left to be played.